everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a mass declutter, clean and organisation of my pantry. We got our kitchen redone fairly recently, so at the very start of quarantine, and even since then it has managed to just accumulate clutter and just lots and lots of goods and food and all the rest of it. So now it's got to a point where we actually can't go in there and find what we need. So what I wanted to do today was literally pull everything out of the pantry, just figure out what we need, what we don't need, what's gone off, what needs to be thrown away, anything that we can donate to food banks, and then put back only what we need. And in a very organised way. So I am going to go through that with you now. So first things first, I'm going to show you the pantry itself. So our pantry is at the back of the kitchen here, and it's pretty cool actually. It is a sort of pull out one. So as you pull this out, all the trays come out. As you can see, it is just full of stuff. It's like piled up high. You can see we've just shoved the bananas in on top of a load of other stuff and we can't see what's actually going on. There is no rhyme or reason to it. We just put anything on any shelf. So I'm going to try and fix all of that today and make sure that we've got a system so that we know where everything is and it's really easy to reach everything. So I have actually dropped Amia around my mum's at the moment, and hello little guy. Hi there. You having a nice time in there? With his arm out, just chilling out. Okay, so the pantry is empty and it is clean as well, which is great. I have disinfected and wiped down all of the shelves. Some were pretty gross, but that is done. And then this is the contents of my pantry, all on my kitchen bench now. I know, Leo, it is. It's terrible, isn't it? It's just terrible. So that is the contents, and there's actually a few more bits on the floor as well, because I couldn't fit it on the bench. So I am now going to go through and try and sort this out into some kind of order. Okay, so here is everything organized into sections. So I just want to talk you through the sections that I've decided to go for. So I've got all kind of cooking sauces in the back there. So we've got things like pesto, we've got lots and lots of pasta sauces, we've got a curry sauce there, we've got lasagna sauce, and also just a few kind of salsas and stuff like that. Just anything in a jar really is over there. We've got all the canned goods here. I've tried to group them together as well. So chopped tomatoes together, coconut milks together. You saw how many I had. Chickpeas, we've got sweet corn. I've also put the baked beans there because technically they'd come in a can. So I feel like they were a canned good, if that makes sense. So I will keep those together. Here we've got kind of a spare sort of bready things. So bread and pasta kind of stuff. So I've actually got specific jars for pasta, rice, couscous in like a different cupboard, but these are kind of the extra things that don't go into sort of a jar, I guess. Like we've got the tortilla wraps, we've got some spaghetti, we've got egg noodles there, and then we've got these multi-packs of Uncle Ben's microwavable rice. We've just been using that so much more recently. We've also got a little packet of quinoa in there as well, so that kind of stuff will stay together. So that's all there. Then here I've got sort of oils, so basically just cooking oils, and we've got olive oil, vegetable oil, sesame oil and coconut oil, and we've also got some white wine vinegar and cider vinegar, so I figured those bottles could kind of all stay together. I think alongside the oils I will also have these, which is table salt, cooking salt, we've got gravy granules, we've got vegetable stock, some nutritional yeast when we try and cook more vegan, and we've got some breadcrumbs there as well. So that is all of the kind of cooking things. I'll probably put them all together, so I'll just push them like that. So then here we've got all the breakfast things. So these are kind of things we typically reach for at breakfast time, not these. I'll just move those aside. So the main thing is kind of my husband's protein powder, which is massive. So that will go in the breakfast area. We've also got, I have put the burger buns here because we tend to put the burger buns with the bread. It just makes sense to us, but you can put it wherever you want. But bananas is something we always have at breakfast. And I don't keep bananas in the fruit bowl because it makes them go off quicker if they are touching other fruit. So that's why they're stored separately in the pantry. And then we've got the actual bread there as well. I've also kept the dried fruits here as well. Even though I tend to use these for cooking or just snacking, I think it's good to just keep these things with the breakfast stuff. So I have also got somewhere, here we are, some dried mango as well. And then I've also put here all the different spreads. So like peanut butter, we've got quite a bit. So I just bought some peanut butter because I didn't realise that we had any left. And actually I found 2 jars. Plus I've got this halva spread, which is basically made of sesame seeds. It's really nice. And then I've also put our lotus biscoff spread here as well as our honey as well is there too. So this will be sort of all the breakfast things stored in one place as well. Okay, and then finally you saw me organising the snacks. So here are the snacks at the moment. The only thing missing from this is the crisps. The crisps are currently stored somewhere different, but I'm going to see if I can try and fit them in here somehow. Let's see. So at the front here we've got like a million fruit shoots. So my mum likes to buy Amia quite a lot of fruit shoot because she loves it, but we barely ever use it at home. It's probably something I just shove in the bag if I'm going out, but to be honest we always take a drinks bottle with us. That's why we've got all of these that haven't been used. But anyway, I'll store them in there for a special occasion. I've put all the cereal bars in here. This is kind of Amia's little snack space which she can reach for herself, so I'll try and put that somewhere where she can reach it. So we've got these oat and banana organic sort of flapjacks, we've got some of these fruit paws, and we've got these little gingerbread men and all her Peppa Pig raisins there as well, which she loves. These are her jelly beans. To be fair, you know, we bought them about 3 weeks ago and we've been giving her like 2 or 3 at a time, so they've been doing well. I've also got this from ages ago, but the date is still fine. It's apple crumble from when she was a baby, so I figured I might as well save it for Leo, so I will put that on that shelf as well. And here we've got all of our naked bars, which you saw me organising, and these serene loaves as well, which both I will eat and Amia will eat as well. And also, sorry, Amia eats naked bars as well. That's her chocolate. We've told her it's chocolate and she is happy to believe it is chocolate, which is great. So that's what we'll give her, and we'll say, here's a chocolate bar. So that's that. And then finally this bucket here. So I've got the rice cakes at the top. And I think you saw before, I've just got basically anything that's like biscuits, snacky type foods just in there. So anything that doesn't fit into one of these will go in there for now, and I will see if I can fit some of the crisps in there and maybe store the rice cakes separately. We will try that out when we are organising the pantry. Okay, so that is the pantry done. So you will see that every shelf is still full, but it's just a lot more organized. So I actually got rid of very little. I just got rid of things that had gone off or had been opened and were just no longer usable. But because it's like pantry items and I know that I will use them eventually, I decided to keep everything. So I've got all of the cans at the bottom, as well as the baked beans, and they're kind of ordered in this way. So I've got chopped tomatoes, and then the whole row behind is chopped tomatoes. The same with the coconut milk, everything behind is coconut milk. These are all kind of beans, so we've got chickpeas and then all the beans behind there as well. And then we've got kind of random things here like sweet corn and like mushroom soup and the peaches and stuff like that, and the tuna is in the far back there too. Then moving on to this level here, we've got all of the kind of pasta sauces that we use here for our meals. This is the pasta sauce that I use for Amia, smooth hidden veg. She will eat pasta and nothing else. The only vegetables she eats are sweet corn and peas. So this is our way of getting veg into her. So we've got a few bottles of that there as well. And then we've got all of our pesto. I can't believe I have 4 jars of pesto. It just goes to show if you organise your pantry, you will find things that you didn't know you had. I buy a jar of pesto with every shop because I didn't realise we had any. So there you go. And then we've got sort of the other sauces as well at the back. We've got the curry sauces right at the back there as well because I barely use them. And then I've kind of organised the cooking oils and that kind of thing in a way that makes sense to us. So, you know, salt is right at the back because we just don't cook with salt really. We just find that way our child can have whatever we're having, even though she currently is not doing that. Hopefully someday she will. Then I've got the white wine vinegar and apple cider at the back. We've got the gravy granules, the breadcrumbs, the nutritional yeast all in the back there as well. And then the cooking oils to the front of that section. So then I ended up actually moving the bread down here just because it didn't fit in the above section. When Liam's got maybe a smaller protein powder, it might fit at the top. But for now, we've basically got all of the rices here. I've got a spare pack of rice cakes here. Underneath that is the spaghetti. At the back, there was some more rice, the tortilla wraps, the burger buns. And then under the bread is this kind of spare spices area. We've got a spice rack with everything on there, but this is just some spare spices that we have to replace in the main area once it's done. So that will come out once that's done. But yeah, and then we've got the bread there as well. And then the snack drawer looks a lot better, the snack area. So these are Amia's snacks as organised before. The cereal bars at the front here. Then we've got the naked bars and the Serene loaves. We've got a couple of her Amia's fruit shoots at the back with that banana crumble. There's her jelly beans. The Snacker Jacks are at the front here, and then some more fruit shoots there. And then I have managed to just pile on all of the crisps that we have, and I'm hoping that we can just make it a habit to only buy the number of crisps that actually fit in that bucket. So yeah, that's that. And then finally, the very top shelf, this is the breakfast shelf. So we've got the bananas at the top there. We have got all of the spreads at the back there as well, and we've got the protein there too. The dried fruits are all the way at the back because we literally never use them, but they're there. And then at the front here we've got the vitamin C tablets because we try and have one of those in the morning as well. So yeah, that is the newly organised pantry. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you do like videos like this and you want to see me organise other parts of the home, please let me know what parts of the home you want to see me organise next. There's plenty to do, and I'll be happy to do it. So please let me know in the comments. Please do subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you liked it.